Standing proud at the heart of Toronto's Scotia Plaza, the towering giant is more than just a building. It's a symbol of the city's growth and ambition. With its great design and towering presence, Scotia Plaza commands the skyline, leaving us wondering what's next for Canada's architectural landscape. Curious about the story behind this iconic building? Let's take a closer look. Scotia Plaza is one of those buildings that seem to tell a story just by standing tall in Toronto's bustling financial district. At 68 stories high, it's not just another skyscraper but a centerpiece for the Toronto skyline. With its rich architectural design, history, and significance in the Canadian business world, there is so much to explore about this iconic structure. This is more than just a building. This is a landmark that defines Toronto's financial district and symbolizes Canadian ambition. Towering at 275 meters, this architectural marvel stands as the second tallest skyscraper both in Toronto and all of Canada, only overshadowed by the first Canadian place, which rises slightly higher than 298 meters. Its impressive height even earns it a spot at the 25th tallest building in all of North America. But Scotia Plaza isn't just about its amazing appearance. It serves as the headquarters for Scotia Bank, one of Canada's most iconic financial institutions. Inside, the building has many activities, housing the bank's operations and serving as a central hub for employees and executives alike. For Scotia Bank, this tower isn't just a workplace, it's a symbol of their influence and history in shaping Canada's financial landscape. What makes Scotia Plaza truly special is how it combines its impressive height with a touch of style. Covered in a warm, reddish granite, the building stands out from the usual glass and steel skyscrapers. Its angular shape and tiered design make it look more dynamic, almost like it's reaching upwards with each level. It's a space where business deals are made, ideas are exchanged, and Canada's financial future is shaped. The prime location. A towering 68-story marvel demands a foundation of acres of unshakable land. For Scotia Plaza, it couldn't be more perfectly placed. It's right at the heart of Toronto's busy financial district. If you ever wandered through this part of the city, you know it's alive with energy. Suppose you're standing at the crossroads of four iconic streets: Yonge Street to the east, King Street west to the south, Bay Street to the west, and Adelaide Street west to the north. That's where you'd find Scotia Plaza, rising proudly above the busy downtown streets. This is located at an iconic location which is right in the financial district, the heart of Canadian economy, where big banks, businesses, and investment giants make things happen. Every day, thousands of professionals flow in and out of the area, making deals, managing portfolios, and keeping the country's financial engine running. In the middle of all this hustle and bustle is Scotia, which stands proudly as a key part of the district. What's also great about the location is how it's connected. Scotia Plaza is part of the Toronto's PATH system, an underground network of pathways that connects dozens of office towers, shopping centers, and transit stations. So whether it's raining, snowing, or sun is shining, people working here can easily move around without ever stepping outside. It's very easy for anyone navigating Toronto's famously unpredictable weather. And let's not forget the convenience. Being at the intersection of major street means the building is surrounded by everything you'd need, like cafes, restaurants, shops, and easy access to public transportation. Whether you're grabbing a quick coffee before a meeting or hopping on the subway to head home, it's all just steps away. What really makes this location special is the feeling of being at the center of it all. The towering skyscraper, the fast-paced streets, and the hum of conversations make it clear you're in a place where big things happen. Financing and survival. Securing the financing for a colossal 68-story skyscraper is a monumental task, requiring a blend of strategic planning, robust financial backing, and unwavering vision from all stakeholders involved. The project was estimated to cost over $700 million, big money back in the day. So, where did this money come from? The financing was a mix of Scotiabank's own funds, commercial loans, and private investments. Scotiabank provided a significant chunk of the funding, leveraging its financial strength. They weren't just financing a building, they were investing in their brand's future. Olympia and York, known for their ambitious real estate development, also brought capital and expertise to the table. Together, this partnership ensured a steady flow of funds throughout the project. Now let's rewind to when Scotia Plaza was being developed in the 1980s. Scotiabank, one of Canada's leading banks, spearheaded the project. As you can imagine, building a 68-story tower in Toronto's financial district doesn't come cheap. The construction required a significant amount of capital, and Scotiabank was in the driver's seat, making sure the funding aligned with its long-term goals. At first, the bank fully owned the building. It was their flagship headquarters after all. But here is where things changed. Fast forward to 2012, and Scotiabank decided to change things drastically. The bank sold 66% stake in Scotia Plaza to two real estate investment trusts, REITs, Dunny REIT, and H&R REIT. At the price tag, an unbelievable $1.27 billion. At the time, this was one of the largest commercial real estate transactions in Canadian history. Now, you might be wondering, why would Scotiabank sell such an iconic building? It wasn't about leaving the space, it was about being smart with their money. By selling a majority stake, the bank freed up capital that it could reinvest into other areas of its business, like expanding operations or funding new projects. It was a strategic move to unlock the value tied up in real estate while still keeping their headquarters right where it had always been. Criticism. Wow, now what a smart move. But wait, there's more to the story. While the sale to REITs marked a new chapter in Scotia Plaza's story, the building's initial construction was not without its controversies, particularly during the initial planning and construction phases. Scotia Plaza may be one of Toronto's most iconic skyscrapers today, but when it was first proposed in the early 1980s, it wasn't exactly welcomed with open arms. As with any major development, the project had its share of critics, and concerns ranged from preserving Toronto's heritage to fears about the city losing its character. Let's take a closer look at the controversies that surround the construction of this towering landmark. When plans for Scotia Plaza were unveiled, the first issue that sparked debate was its location. The proposed site wasn't just any patch of downtown land. It included several historic buildings, some dating back to the 19th century. Critics worried that constructing a massive, modern skyscraper in the heart of Toronto would erase part of the city's architectural history. These weren't just random old buildings, they were symbols of Toronto's Victorian past. Heritage activists and local historians pushed back hard, arguing that progress shouldn't come at the expense of the city's cultural roots. To address this criticism, the developers, Olympia and York, had to make compromises. They promised to preserve key elements of the heritage buildings on the site, blending old and new. For example, the facade of the historic Beard building was incorporated into the base of Scotia Plaza, a move that calmed some critics but didn't completely silence the opposition. To many, the heritage preservation felt like a token effort rather than a genuine commitment to respecting the city's past. Then there was the question of the skyline. Toronto's downtown was already home to a growing number of skyscrapers in the 1980s, and many residents felt the city was at risk of becoming a cold, impersonal concrete jungle. Scotia Plaza's towering design with its rose-tinted glass and modernist aesthetics was seen by some as another step in that direction. Critics argued that the city was losing its unique identity in favor for a generic corporate look. Would Toronto become just another faceless financial hub, indistinguishable from cities like New York or Chicago? These were real concerns voiced by locals. Beyond aesthetics and heritage, there was also practical worries. Scotia Plaza was a mammoth undertaking, 68 stories, 275 meters tall, and right in the heart of an already busy downtown. Many feared that the construction process would disrupt daily life in this area. Noise, traffic, and dust became hot-button issues as the project moved forward. Businesses and residences nearby worried about how long they'd have to deal with the chaos before the building was complete. And let's not forget the economic criticism. At a time when the economy wasn't exactly booming, some questioned the timing of such a big project. Was it really necessary to build another skyscraper when office vacancy rates were already high? Critics argued that Scotia Plaza represented unnecessary corporate luxury, a showy symbol of Scotiabank's pride instead of a smart investment in the city's future. Despite the backlash, the developers pressed on. They navigated to Toronto's planning and approval processes, addressed public concerns where possible, and worked to present Scotiabank as a symbol of progress rather than corporate greed. By the time the building opened in 1988, much of the criticism had quieted, and the focus shifted to celebrating the architectural and engineering marvel it had become. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting updates. And if you enjoyed Scotia Plaza, you'd not want to miss our deep dive into one of Europe's deep tunnel projects. Stay tuned for more incredible engineering feats.